neuroscience and God. Job has been living inside a tight, painful close-up of all that he has lost and all that he is suffering with. It's me, my loss, my body, my case, my questions. All legitimate and all human. That stress is like his brain being clenched into a fist. It's neurologically exhausting. So what does God do? God shifts Job's view outward. This shift is not only theological, but is neurological. And here's why. Suffering shrinks the brain's field of view, especially from chronic pain, trauma, and it physically changes your brain. It alters structures of your brain, prefrontal cortex, hippocampus, and the amygdala, leading to impaired focus, impaired memory, and it messes up with your emotional regulation. It causes an increase of anxiety and depression. When your brain becomes a tightly clenched fist, your life probably looks like this. Your attention is collapsed inward on yourself quite often. Time often feels distorted to you. Your thoughts loop on negativity. And the world you live in is a tunnel labeled me plus pain. Period. So here's the neuroscience and here's what God does. God gives Job what scientists call all therapy. Star eyes. When God starts to describe the star birthing rooms, wild animals on cliffs, rain falling where no humans live, Job is being neurologically introduced to all. It interrupts suffering in our brains. When we are in a state of awe, our brains undergo a rapid neurobiological shift. A shift from self-preservation to self-transcendence. This deactivation of the suffering network, it recalibrates the nervous system. Awe stimulates the vagus nerves, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which we have learned before that gives you peace. It is a break to the body's stress signals. Awe increases the vagal tone, which helps with future stressors. It makes you more resilient. And awe lowers inflammation of your brain. That inflammation that often leads to chronic depression and anxiety. So the moment that God speaks, Job's brain is flooded with dopamine, oxytocin, and enhanced neuroplasticity, meaning his brain changes for the good. God's whole character, his creation, and what he does and says is healing for us. No wonder science shows such a positive reaction in our brains when we read the Bible, because